Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name's Mia Milan, and I'm going to be walking you through how to import a timesheet into Sage Intacct. First, we're going to talk about how timesheets are useful in Sage Intacct. Timesheets help bill your clients accurately. If time is billable, you can have some controls on your projects where you can limit people to be able to select certain cost codes. You can limit how many hours can be billed to your project. You can set time approvals, so project managers and other managers have the ability to decline time. You can add notes. Please put a description. Please add more detail to your time before approving it. So those are some cool features that Sage has to offer. And then also another cool feature is the ability to import time. So you're not sitting there and keying everything in. Let's download the import file. We're going to go to Company, Import Data. Here's a library of all the imports that Intacct has to offer. So I'm going to search for timesheets. Here it is. You can download the file by selecting Template. Let's open our file. And the import files look like this. Let's enable editing and get into it. All right, so I personally like to go through the columns and highlight anything that is required. So you can see here, some say required yes, required no. If I know I'm going to enter a description, even though it's not required, I'll highlight that. So let's go through this. I know I'm going to have my employee ID. The begin date is required. I'm going to code to a project, the task name as well. That's going to be the cost code. You can add a customer if you'd like, but it's not going to be required. Same with billable, but my time will be billable. And I would like to use this for time and material billing. These sections aren't required. And then these will be my entries. So if you were manually to enter time under time, staff timesheets, or even your own time, it's going to look like this. So anything with an asterisk will be required. The employee, the begin date, project, cost code, location will come in if it's coded to the cost code. And then here are the time entries. Alrighty. So this is the employee that I'm entering time for. The begin date is the date of the work week. So when that started on 9/7. My project ID will be entered here. You only need to enter one line for these. This is the header. And then here's where the entries will be. Task name. This time is billable. This is the timesheet dates. The hours worked. And then I'll add a description for them as well. All right. So I'm going to go through and check that everything looks good. I'd like to point out that there is an example file on the second sheet too for the timesheets. So that's helpful if you run into any errors. You'll always want to save the file as a CSV file. All right, so save it as CSV, and then we're good to go. And now the fun part is the import. Okay, so under time, top right, there's a button to import. Select your file. Okay, the date format will automatically populate to this. That is how I entered the date. You don't need to update anything here. Make sure you put your email here, so if there's an error in the file, you're notified. Okay, now we're going to import. And we've successfully imported one timesheet. All right, so let's view that entry. Here it is. It's in draft mode. All right, so we can submit here, and then it will go to the next person in line if you have approvals on. But you can see this was the project we selected, our cost code, the time is billable, and then the hours worked.